students practice writing and speaking on important topics. So we'll give students an important world issue to speak on. We'll have them write or prepare a speech on the issue and then present their speech to their classmates. So for example, we might have students talking about, a refugee crisis or nuclear proliferation or the South China Sea and the geopolitical issues there. So this is really a combination of research and public speaking that we're talking about here. Because we want to practice kind of having students speak in front of a room. A huge part of being a leader, right, is giving these presentations and being comfortable talking with other people. And so it's very important, again, that we focus on including all of these skills together and synthesizing them. So an elevator pitch is a brief way of introducing yourself, getting across a key point or points, and making a connection. So this is used pretty often in networking or business settings. And this would basically be students pitching themselves to an employer or, especially for secondary students, a potential admissions officer to university or, a college high-level university, depending on the system. We want to judge based on preparedness and then confidence and concision. So how prepared is this student? What kind of skills do they have to put onto the table? How much have they practiced this, right? Are they ready to actually employ this in the world? Confidence, again, are they really well-spoken? Are they, kind of giving the body language, right, that they're confident in this? Are they saying everything they need to say in a short period of time? What we're doing here is we are having students identify their core values and strengths. So how this activity kind of goes is that we provide students with a list of core values. So you can see here to the right, we have this list of core values. So after we give them a list of core values, we're going to have students work independently to narrow down which values are most important to them. So we'll start with 10 and then finally narrow down to 3. And sometimes also we'll narrow down to a single core value. After we have students narrow down to their main core values or value, we'll have them partner with each other to discuss why their values are important. We are going to have students prepare arguments about a topic or issue. So debates may take form as a classroom trial, in pairs, or individually. So we'll provide students with a topic. Some examples here would be a trial of a historical figure, if countries should regulate companies that pollute, etc. And then we'll have students research the topic really thoroughly, and then debate opposite sides, allowing for rebuttals and responses. When we're judging this, we are looking at clarity, content, and diplomacy. We want strong content that makes sense, and that includes actual, really critical thinking, actually well put together arguments, and not just something led by passion. And then we want also people to be clear speakers, right? We don't want them completely running through their sentences. We want students to be very clear about their speaking and enunciate well. And then diplomacy. So what I mean by this is that students are not yelling at each other. Students are not becoming unruly. Instead, they're being respectful of other people's opinions and calmly and, thoroughly responding to their arguments. So this is definitely a huge exercise in communication, but can also be a good way to kind of see who is naturally a leader or who's good with working with teams and coordinating. So this is about, engineering, but also a lot about teamwork and communication.